From a Beijing perspective, how concerning are these new tariffs from Biden?
Well, this excellent reporting from my colleague Danny suggests that actually it's a relatively small segment of the US market that is going to be affected by this. So the equivalent of about 1.7 billion US dollars last year. And that's in line with this notion of the small yard, high fence approach that the Biden administration has taken so far. But the absolute numbers aside, I think this development is emblematic of the broader concern that Beijing has here, which is that as we get closer to the election, increasingly areas of Chinese trade in China are going to be deeply politicized, and it does not look like that momentum is kind of pulled back in any way, and that more and more areas of trade will find itself, of Chinese trade specifically, imports into the US, will find itself the target of these types of curbs and tariffs. And I would also say from Beijing's perspective, it underscores the importance when it comes to building these other sort of relatively better ties with European nations. So we have Schulz coming at closing his visit to Beijing, where Beijing has been very forthright in engaging and pushing back against those accusations of overcapacity. We also have Xi Jinping going to France, where we can expect him to take a very similar message there. So all of these developments that we see in the US really underscore the importance for Beijing in now managing this relationship with the EU and with European nations, in the hope that this sort of momentum to target tariffs in the US doesn't spill over to other US allies.